Hi, welcome to The Truth with Tal and Isaac. I'm Tal.
I'm Isaac.
Episode number 59 coming at you. 59 big shows. Best 59 all time? Jack Ham. Another linebacker great. Little Instagram post. I give Isaac some credit. Pretty funny Instagram post that he did today with Team Tal Nation beating on
Plug
Isaac.
the IG.
Yeah, plug the IG. Instagram.
No, you say what the name is.
So our Instagram handle is The Truth with T and I, right?
Attaboy. There you go.
Nice. See? Hashtag Team Tal Nation. That's me. Okay, we're talking about the slap because that's all everybody's talking about. And we're going to talk about the NBA because it's a big deal. Big deal.
Okay.
Off the top, Pistons tanking, but wow, is Cade good.
You go ahead.
Shout out to Cade.
We love you, man.
We love you, man. He's the truth.
Yeah. He can come on. Cade, welcome
you
on.
got an open invitation to come on the show whenever you like.
Him and Ashton.
Oh, we'd love to have Ashton on. You know what?
I'll actually reach out to him.
Ashton may come on the show. That'd be so cool.
Ashton is Cade's trainer, who's very active on Pistons Twitter.
He's a great follow. He's a great follow. So the tanking thing is very interesting because Houston, OKC, and Orlando, obviously, and the Pistons are all close for that last pick. OKC seems to be one that is truly tanking. But Orlando, the Pistons, and even Houston have won a couple of games. So it's very interesting. We just need one of the top 4 picks, right? I'm okay with the big skinny guy, even though I'm a little afraid of him.
Chet,
Jabari, Paulo, Ivy. Although Ivy was poop.
Ivy sucked at the end.
Yeah.
Jabari Smith wasn't great at the end. Chet fouled out, and now Paulo's the only one playing, and he goes to Duke.
Yeah.
But Cade Cunningham, I told you this last night, he is either going to win Rookie of the Year, or in 20 years, people, not even 20, in 2 years, people are going to laugh. But in 20 years, it's going to be like, wow, future Hall of Famer Cade Cunningham.
Somebody posted something today. Buck Williams.
Oh, the big power forward?
Yeah, for Portland. Won Rookie of the Year ahead of Isaiah Thomas.
81 draft.
Yep.
See, Cade's either winning or he's not. He might be an All-Star next year. If the Pistons are good enough, that's what's going to determine his All-Star. And then MVP, this is what I texted you last night. He's MVP talent. Not right now, but I'm saying in 3 years.
He is going to be able to score from all 3 levels so easily, make other players better, lots of boards, but not a ton of boards because he doesn't steal them. Dimes. He always comes up with a couple of big blocks a game.
I get so happy. Not only is he such a good dude,
yeah,
he's very easy to root for. I love his style of play. I try to play like Cade. That's my comp at NRL. I'm doing Cade Cunningham next comp.
Yeah,
it's similar.
I'm like Garza.
You're like Luka Garza, Kurt Rambis. That's his comp.
Yeah, that's my comp. Blue Bloods in the NCAA tournament, lots of great upsets. Duke, Philly, NC, Kansas. Great run by St. Peter's. Their coach just got made.
Seton Hall,
which actually used to be good.
He went there. Ago. He was there not
10
that
years
long
or so
ago. When they made their first huge run.
Yeah, way too much coverage of Coach K. They've got Twitter updates of when he.
We're not talking about Coach K because every single place on the planet wants to talk about it.
Pick is Kansas
to win it all.
Yep.
You're probably right. I think they get through. Duke does look very scary, but I'm not picking them to win.
Yep.
So I'll go Kansas. Sure.
Okay. Huge trade in the NRL. If you don't follow the National Rec League, it's really an enormously popular local basketball league. There's literally, 4 or 5 dozen people who pay attention to this league. But it's a fun follow. What's the
at National Rec League? 2 plugs. This is the fake basketball league that I'm in. That's fake, but also very serious. There's actually a very scary injury that occurred tonight during pickup that will be posted on the Instagram. Lots of blood.
Really?
Dent in the face.
Who's that?
I can't say.
No, it's going to be posted on the Instagram before this gets posted live.
No, we're posting it tomorrow. You'll see what happens. We have to get it cleared through our medical staff, and then we'll post it.
Is it one of my guys?
I will say it's a top 4 pick. A lottery pick. He'll be okay, I think, but we had actually, we had to stop play.
Is it Dale?
I will not say who. It wasn't Dale.
Dale!
No, it wasn't. Stop, dude.
Is it Nate?
So, no, all I say is the dude got hurt while we were playing, and we usually don't stop the game, but we had to stop the game for this guy.
Yeah, you tore your ACL and you kept playing,
I kept playing. Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah.
A week later, I was back.
Okay, good. Anyway, check out their Insta. Pretty good trade by Youngblood right here. Play for a Cure. Hey, this shout out here. Oh, wait a sec. Here, right here. It's next Thursday and Friday. It's a huge, huge cancer research thing. Shout out to Jeff Casey and Deletta and the Snadens and all those people that are just doing great things. We're going to raise like over $400,000 for cancer research. So game on, people. Like all those other charities, you suck compared to us. We're so much better.
But you're still good job to all the charities.
Oh, good job to all the charities, but you suck compared to us.
Yep, that's okay. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Okay, Penny Hardaway.
I don't care.
He was a coach for about 2 weeks. And for 13 days of those 2 weeks, he was cheating.
He didn't get canned.
No, he didn't. But
oh, okay. They all cheat. He just got caught.
He was cheating when he was a high school coach before he became their head coach.
It's so dumb. Because they all cheat. Why did he
I don't know if
caught?
you guys noticed, but I've got my headset here tonight just because the producer's giving us some up-to-date stats with lots of stuff that's going on.
Okay, keep going. What else? What other stupid off-the-tops do you have?
Baseball next week, okay? We're going to talk about the Tigers. We're going to do a season preview. Tigers got some good rookies coming up, too. Man.
I think they made the cover of like Baseball America. Torque and Green. Something cool like that.
They should, because they're awesome. 2 future Hall of Famers.
Okay. I don't know.
Is that a bit much?
That. I don't know.
Okay, maybe one. Let me
have the Cade hype for now.
Okay. The conspiracy theory of the day: Duke will win the NCAA tournament with help from the refs, the rims, and Michael Jordan's special stuff.
Well, if Duke wins, I'm blaming the refs.
Okay.
So
it's a good conspiracy theory.
Yeah. Either way, we're blaming the refs.
Do you have one, or just not do proper show
conspiracy theory?
Yeah.
Will Smith is in the Illuminati.
Actually, that's not bad.
That's actually
that's not bad.
Pretty good.
Yeah, Scientology?
Same thing,
okay.
I think.
All right, they're all freaks.
Are we going into that now?
Right now? Let's jump into the slap.
Okay.
Okay, do you want me to do a couple points?
Can I just, set the stage?
Please do.
Okay. I'm a big movie guy.
Isaac's going to set the stage. The slap!
Dude. People's ears are just getting brutally...
I'm excited tonight.
I'm a huge movie guy. I don't watch the Oscars because it's stupid and it's not what I care about. I care about watching sick movies.
Do you mean movies that people go watch?
Well, that's not what the Oscars like.
No, that's not what the Oscars do.
So, I'm a big movie fan, but the Oscars, I just don't care. I don't care because it's more like, wow, look at that dress. Wow, look at this speech. Whereas I'm like, are they showing movies, right? I don't care. So, I wasn't watching the Oscars, but I was up. I think I was doing school or something.
You were doing schoolwork because then you texted me.
Yeah, so we're not there yet.
Okay.
My group chat with a bunch of my buddies blows up. Dude, I think Will Smith just assaulted Chris Rock. And my buddy, Les was saying this. Shout out to Les. I'm like, no way, man. Shut up. Because he's just dumb. I didn't believe him. And he's like, dude, it was real. I'm like, it was a skit. I haven't seen it's a skit. He's like, I'm going to show you right now. So he goes back, records it. You hear him and his family narrating in the background. Oh, my God. And you see it happen. And then the audio cuts out. And I'm like, okay, what channel? So I go and watch the Oscars, and I watch like Chris Rock's still on stage, just standing there awkwardly. And that's when I text him. It was like 10:30. I'm like, not sure if you're awake, but I'm pretty sure Chris Rock just got assaulted by Will Smith on stage live.
So I just went to Twitter.
All-time day for Twitter.
Yeah, one of the biggest days in history.
Twitter stock was up.
Yeah.
So that happens. So I think that's all I have to say. And then I watch the rest of the Oscars. Will Smith's speech we'll talk about later. Okay, go ahead. Thoughts?
Okay, so Slap, one of the biggest Twitter days in history, obviously has made the Oscars relevant again. All sorts of conspiracy theories about the fact that it was orchestrated. I don't think so. I really don't. But it's hard to say.
It's not hard to say. It was not orchestrated.
Yeah. Will Smith, just bad. Bad for so many reasons. I'm just going to list some of those reasons. So you have rumors of an open marriage. So
I think it's confirmed, with all due respect.
Allegedly, you're allowed to have sex with Jada, but not make fun of her hair. Okay? By the way, she looks gorgeous with her hair. She is a dish. Just nod and say, she's a dish, and say nothing else.
Who says that?
Will Smith would say when somebody makes fun of Jada.
Oh, okay, sure. I don't understand why you need to make that point, but okay.
No, well, don't get up and hit somebody.
Or just not say anything. That's your place.
Yeah, that's your place.
That's your place.
Here's the thing. Comedians are so much tamer than they used to be because everything is politically incorrect and you can't say that. The stuff that comedians used to say, like Eddie Murphy.
Like SNL, had some...
Hickory dickory duck. You guys don't remember that stuff, but there was so many bad things that comedians said. I didn't think it was very bad.
So, I'm very pro-comedian.
Yes.
In the sense that I shouldn't say this, but I think I can take a joke pretty good. Growing up, I've been able to take jokes, I think. Now everyone's just going to make fun of me.
Well,
because I can take a joke.
It's relatively important for you to take jokes because a bit of a relaxed brain, kind of special.
You can't say that.
You can't?
I don't think
so. Sorry. Bad take.
Will Smith's going to come and slap you. No, look, here's the deal.
Mom's going to come and slap me.
I think I can take a joke. I'm very pro-comedian in the sense that every single time I laugh at a joke or you laugh at a joke, someone else out there is offended by the joke.
That's correct.
The subjectivity of comedy. That's just how it is.
Yeah. It's almost the definition of comedy.
And I think even if you're going after harsh subjects, you're joking. You're not actually promoting sexism, racism, anti-hairism, whatever. It doesn't matter. You're just joking. It's your job to joke. It's your job to lie. And if a lie or a joke that you make offends somebody, I respectfully, I say oh, bad. It's okay.
Listen, there are some lines that you can cross as a comedian.
Sure.
However, alopecia, that's not crossing a line.
When I think lines, I think like if I was like Ukraine-Russia jokes, not yet. I don't think, right?
You can make fun of Russia, you can make fun of Putin, but you can't make fun of
easily make fun of
Ukrainian children getting killed in the war or something.
What's it like?
Ridiculous like that.
Like another one, like slavery. Slavery, you still really
can never make fun of that.
You still really don't joke about that unless you're black. I think Chris Rock and Eddie Murphy have made fun of slavery. Kevin Hart, they have.
Yeah.
Jordan Peele, the director, kind of has, right? So that's different.
Is he related to Kid and Peele?
No, he's not.
Okay.
So that's what I think about crossing lines, and I think comedians, they're paid to lie and joke.
You made a lot of points, eh?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I got a couple other points here. Aunt Viv, original Aunt Viv and Uncle Phil are disappointed in you right now, Will. And honestly, I think Will is going to be punished by this, discreetly, quietly for a while. Did you hear this today that the Academy asked Will to leave, and he said no?
Is this real? I haven't heard this.
I read it 25 minutes ago.
From Bill Johnson on Twitter?
Yeah, he's certified. He's got 17 followers.
Okay.
And he likes Russia. No, you'll look it up today, but...
Hollywood Reporter, Variety, like
something real. I don't remember where it was. It might have been on like cbc.ca or something along those lines. So I'm not sure how Will is going to be punished over the next couple of years, but I believe he will be. I have some
questions.
Yeah, Will be punished.
Should Will get his Oscar revoked? I'll let you say the wrong answer, and then I'll say the correct answer after.
Should he get his Oscar revoked? No, I don't think you can do that. But I think he should be suspended from the Oscars for the next couple of years.
Okay, so I agree. Shouldn't be revoked. Oscars aren't awarded to the nicest guy or the nicest gal. It's the best performance or the best direct, right? It doesn't matter.
Correct.
So, no, they shouldn't have taken his Oscar. Some people are saying, wow, they should take his Oscar away. I think that's stupid.
Yeah, you can't change the vote the night of.
I don't like Aaron Rodgers. Can I take away his MVP trophy?
Maybe you can.
Maybe I can.
Maybe you can.
Should Will and Jada get reinvited next year? You led to this. You think no?
No, Jada can come. Will is not.
I disagree. I think both no. I don't want any. I don't want the kids. I don't want Will. I don't care. I don't want anyone that's gonna be attached to that name. And it's gonna be worse if just Jada goes or just the kids go. I think because they're just gonna show them the whole time. Yeah. I say 3 to 5 years. No Will Smith Jada family.
I'm good with Will for 3 years. I don't think you can suspend her.
Well, with all due respect,
like Ike and Tina Turner. If Ike was suspended.
That's different.
Are you not going to allow...
That's actually, so different.
It's a little
No,
close,
it's not.
Because he was an ass who hit people.
Didn't he hit her?
He was a bigger ass. Yeah, he was a bigger ass.
Okay.
But...
Should Will have got escorted out?
Yes.
Okay, I agree. Will Smith has won the award. Will Smith has been escorted out. Now what do you do?
Nothing. You move on to the next one.
So, okay, Will Smith. There's an awkward applause, and then no one said, like, do you put the crappy hosts up there and say, like...
Yep, you just move to the next one.
I think that wouldn't fly. I think people would go nuts. I just don't know if that would work.
I'm not sure if it would work, but you could call up the director. You could call up as co-star.
Oh, call up the Williams sisters, because they showed them a whole lot. Should call them up.
Yes, call them up.
Let them
Actually, that's a good idea.
Probably don't give them the speech, but they take the award and smile, and then
Sure. Yep. Because honestly, they're not getting enough publicity.
They're getting a fair amount.
I know they're getting a fair amount, but they should get more.
Okay, Will and Chris in a fight. Who's winning?
Well, initially, if you were to ask anybody last week, just kind of betting line, it'd be 10-1 odds for Will to win. Now, it's not even money, but it's close.
Will wins.
Chris is just going to take so many punches.
Will's winning. It's going the distance, though. I think it goes the distance. Probably unanimous decision. I don't think Chris can pull off a split decision. Like, I think Chris Rock would just get his face pounded in for 10 rounds.
Chris is going to be a little like Balboa. He's going to take a lot of shots.
But not land any. But
not land many,
I think it goes a distance.
Yeah.
So now...
Who knew we could take a punch?
Let's talk... Yeah, good for... Okay, we'll talk about Chris Rock. Not pressing charges. Thoughts?
Right thing to do.
I agree. Chris Rock handled it well. Not... People are saying, if I was in that position, I would have fought back. Dude, no, you wouldn't.
Like, he reacted like almost everybody else in society reacts and go, whoa. But his line is like, Will Smith just slapped the shit out of me.
Well, he was in presenting public mode. He wasn't in, like, hands up, let's fight
he wasn't walking down the streets of L.A. after leaving a club at 2 a.m. and you got to be ready.
His hands were behind the back. They stayed there the whole time. Yeah. He didn't even touch his face after.
He was surprised. Yeah, he didn't rub his face.
Which is like, boss move.
Boss move,
like, that's
Chris.
tough.
We should invite Chris on the show, too.
I think he's got a friend.
He's probably tied up for a little bit.
Will's speech. Did you listen to the speech?
I haven't. Sorry.
Do you know anything about it?
He cried.
He cried.
Said love. And...
No, he basically justified what he did. Love will make you do crazy things. I'm the crazy father here.
Didn't apologize to Chris until his publicist or speechwriters wrote him the speech the next day.
That's a different topic. So he justified what he did in his speech. If you watch the speech, it's a lot of garbage.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
But it's a lot of... He promoted his movie while making excuses and basically saying, I'm really passionate and that's why I did that. Not once did he say the words, sorry, Chris. He said, sorry to the Academy and sorry to the nominees. I hope I can come back. Basically, that's what he said. Say the word sorry, Chris, dude. Like, that's just a bad move. And then you're right. Like a day later, 24 hours later, some garbage.
We were eating dinner. It was like 6 o'clock Monday night. And I said, I'm really surprised some of the professional speechwriters that you pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to, publicists, disaster cleanup people. I'm surprised they didn't have it out earlier. But then I realized, listen, he was out really late the night before partying, right? Because you saw that. Mm-hmm. So he didn't get up till noon California time, which is 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it took a couple hours to put that together.
But if I'm Will Smith, right when I go to my seats, I'm just sending a text to PR pasty guy and saying,
write it up for me.
Write it up. Let's get it out tonight.
Yep.
Or tomorrow morning. First thing tomorrow morning. 9 a.m. Eastern Time.
Yep. It's got to make the morning talk shows. 7 a.m.
Yeah, earlier.
Eastern Standard Time, which is 4 a.m. Pacific Time.
Okay, talk about Denzel for a minute.
Boss.
So Denzel was like the middleman, right?
Yeah.
Like calming everybody down. So was Bradley Cooper, actually.
Yeah, I didn't know Bradley Cooper had that in him. Denzel, I knew. Bradley Cooper and was one other guy.
P. Diddy? Tyler Perry?
Sean Combs?
I don't know who that is. With all due respect to Sean.
I think it's a rapper, but
P. Diddy.
Is that P. Diddy? Okay, I think P. Diddy, yeah.
That's P. Diddy.
Either way. Boss move. Denzel, he's great.
So Denzel, just awesome. I like Denzel. I'm okay with him. Like, I don't love Will Smith. I didn't grow up in the heyday.
I admit I used to like Will Smith a lot.
I think you can still like him. Art from artist, right? He can be a crazy dude, but
I guess Mel Gibson is an unbelievable asshat.
Thank you for bringing this up.
He's made some pretty decent movies. He is a racist, anti-Semitic, sexist lunatic.
He checks all the boxes.
Yeah, but Braveheart.
Braveheart's sick. No, Braveheart's awesome. Lethal Weapon, sick.
Yeah.
He can be the worst dude on the planet.
Yeah.
But I think if some people are able to separate it, I'm going to still watch Men in Black and have fun with it.
Yeah, right? Will Ferrell, I guess, is an ass.
Yeah.
But man, is he funny.
Step Brothers. Like,
so good.
He needs to kill somebody for me to not like Step Brothers. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, really, last thing. You know what Kareem did?
He wrote, like, every now and then he writes stuff. He's so good.
Did you read it?
I did.
It's unbelievable. Kareem wrote a blog post called, like, Will did a very bad thing. Something like that. It is, like, the best read you'll find.
On this topic?
Oh,
absolutely.
It's so well written.
Kareem is so smart.
It's like, what if he wasn't 7'4" or 3? What would he do? Doctor? Public, like...
He would be like a philosophy professor. He'd be a smart dude.
President Kareem.
Yep.
Wait, is he American?
Smart dude. Yeah. He was born in Louisville Center. He's from New York. Went to Power High.
Okay. That's respect. Okay, so he could be the president then.
He could be the president.
Could he still? 2024, we need a guy.
We do need a guy. Realistically, there's been a couple old guys there that, haven't been spectacular.
But Kareem's got so much more life in him. So read this blog post. It's unbelievable. Like, it's so well written. It brings up so many points that are over our heads.
Kareem rules.
That's all I got.
Okay.
Good job, Chris Rock. Will Smith, you got to be better, man.
Yep. NBA, we'll jump into all NBA teams. I just want to touch on it real briefly. man, the Miami, Boston, Philly, Milwaukee crunch time is so entertaining because there's teams that are playing good. They all have some warts. But here's this, odd little situation where, they don't really want to play the Nets. And it's Kyrie, yeah, he can go off and score some points, but you do not want to play KD. KD is, I think, in a playoff game, the person who you do not want to face the most. A game.
I think I would.
Giannis in a series.
Okay, that's semantics. Giannis scored 15 in a Game 6 of the finals to win it all. That was unbelievable.
I know, but I still think KD has an easier time getting his shot off anytime he wants.
That's a fact, but this is also a fact.
Listen, we're talking...
Giannis Antetokounmpo is going to jump from the three-point line to the baseline and block your shot.
It's true.
Oh, my God.
Did you see it? Was that just last night, or was it 2 nights ago?
Last night, I think.
That was awesome.
I love... Giannis, I think, is the best player on the planet. I don't think he's MVP, but what he can do consistently every single night...
Yeah. NBA is good. I'm really looking forward to these playoffs. So looking forward to the playoffs. Okay, so what do you want to do for all NBA? What order do you want to do it?
First team.
First team?
Or yeah, probably, right?
Okay, so let me just go through the 3 players that are not debatable. Just throw those 3 names. We don't talk about it in much detail. Giannis, Embiid, Jokic. We are not using the NBA's dumb rules where you have to have center per whatever. We're using the 5 best players and try and put together a lineup. You do need to have somebody who can bring the ball up the court.
I didn't know that, but my things work out. Yeah, the NBA has dumb rules where it's positional flexibility. They make Tatum a shooting guard and a forward.
DeMar plays small ball 4, but also a shooting guard.
They make LeBron
why don't
center.
We get the NBA? Why don't the NBA just use the truth rules?
Honestly,
so much better.
Because this is going to happen in 2 years.
We're smarter than they are.
It's going to happen in the next 5 for sure. So I agree. So
okay, so our first 3, not any debate here. Luka and Ja.
I had we're first team's the same.
Okay.
I have Luka.
There was a little bit of debate, up until probably a month ago. Steph ahead of Luka. Steph's obviously dropped back. One, because honestly, he didn't shoot great in January, February. He's been injured for a little while, and Luka's really stepped forward. Obviously, Ja, the last 3 months, has been MVP candidate. I still don't think he breaks in the top 3, but he'd be 4th.
You think you have Jaws 4?
I have Jaws 4th.
I might have Luka as 4. He's so good.
He is so good, but Jaws been better, I think.
Fair.
And for the whole season, right? Like Luka came back kind of cheeseburger ready.
No, okay, that's
took him a little while.
If you look at his numbers, he wasn't that bad. It was just like he'd miss a step back 3 to win the game from 30 feet out, and people would say he's fat.
Okay, so first team, we're all the same.
Yeah, I just want to say
any stats you want to throw out?
Look at these 5 guys. I love 4 of them, and I'm okay with Jokic. I love Ja. I love Luka. I love Giannis. I love Embiid. These are 5
That's the
likable
nice thing
guys.
about the NBA. There's a lot of great players that are likable guys. Now, as we get the second team, third team, and the honorable mentions, we're going to get some guys that we don't like so much.
I don't know. Not as money.
Well, second team.
Okay, go.
I'm just going to list the 5.
Sure.
LeBron, DeMar, KD, Steph, Jimmy.
That's interesting. Okay.
What do you got?
Okay. I have Steph, Booker,
Okay.
DeMar, Tatum, Durant.
Okay.
So you have LeBron and Jimmy for who? Tatum and Booker?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll make a case here.
Sure.
So you don't have Booker and you don't have Tatum.
Yeah, I mean, frankly, I have both of them on my third team.
Nope, spoiler.
Spoiler? That's okay.
Okay, Booker's
been great.
He might be 4th in MVP.
No.
He is there. How many? The Phoenix Suns have lost about 7 games this year, and Devin Booker has been there.
Booker's been
64
good,
games.
But anyway, so let's debate. So I guess Jimmy and LeBron are the 2 guys that I have on second team.
Hey, you don't have to debate me about Jimmy. Make your Jimmy case. Go for it.
Jimmy's a great all-around player. They've had so many injuries this year, and Jimmy's brought them to the top of the East.
For the past 3 months.
Yeah, spectacular. And he doesn't score threes, but he scores anywhere he wants to, inside 15 feet. He makes G League guys good.
Well, yeah.
He really does.
He did that in Minnesota, and he makes Max Strus a 17-point per game guy.
Is he a little intense? Does he wear on people? Yeah, for sure he does. Him and Spo. UD. Did we talk about this last week?
I don't know, but I don't care.
You don't care. He's the guy you want on your team.
Oh,
absolutely.
Well, people are like, "Well, Miami's imploding. This is Jimmy Butler." Shut up, man.
So listen, we do not like LeBron, but I think he has had a good year for somebody who's 37 years old. Yes, he's had a couple injuries. Yes, he is very inconsistent about his defense, but he's been great.
Can I make my LeBron case next team?
He makes second team All NBA.
Should and will are different debates.
I know.
Can I make my LeBron case next? Like I said, I have him 13.
Go nuts.
So Jimmy, I'm really glad you have him there. The only reason why I don't have Jimmy, and I didn't want to be a Jimmy homer, is because he's only played 53 games as of right now. He's playing tonight, so I guess 54. He'll play close to 60 at the end of the year, 60 to 82. That's a low number, but a lot of these guys have low numbers. KD's only played 49 games, but I think KD's the second best player on the planet, which is why I have him there. That's why KD's not on first team, because he played 49 games. He has the numbers. And I'll say again, I think KD is the second best player on earth. I think it's Giannis. I still have Giannis. I've had Giannis after what he did in the finals. He's stayed there.
He really we had to get comfortable with the fact that he's an unusual MVP, but he's awesome.
So Tatum, I don't like Tatum. He's putting up giant numbers.
You could debate that for sure.
And Boston's been super hot.
Yep. It's gonna be very interesting to see how Boston does without Williams. I heard 4 to 6 weeks he's out.
Yeah, DeMar. We both have DeMar.
Yep.
I think DeMar has a valid case for first team over Ja. I have Ja first team. Ja's missed a lot of games.
Yep.
DeMar has not missed many games. He's played like 72 games.
Obviously, he went on that stretch in January. He was on fire.
He went on like about a 2-week stretch where he was Michael Jordan.
He's the best player on the planet.
Like he shot 70%.
Michael Jordan reincarnated, 40-plus points, game winners.
So I have Tatum just because the Celtics are that good right now, and I have Booker because he's the best player on the best team in the league.
Yep. Certainly the last couple months they've been the best team. So third team. So I've got Booker and Tatum. Then I have CP3, Cat, and Gobert, which you're going to hate.
Oh, my God.
So do you want me to talk for a little bit, or you just want to rip on my guys?
No, go ahead and be stupid for a minute.
Okay, so Cat, I don't love him, but he's had a really good 3 months. He's a big man who can score.
No, you're just saying lies that the media tells you.
No, and Minnesota is actually...
Fake news!
Minnesota's been better the last little while. And Gobert, you hate him, but he makes a huge difference when he's on the floor offensively.
Okay, Towns or Gobert, you're mixing the two soft centers up. COVID boy, or everyone in his family gets affected by COVID? No, because Gobert...
Oh, that's terrible. Talk about too soon. Talk about crossing the line. Most people don't even know what he just said. Isaac, go sit in the corner. Don't tell me nobody puts baby in the corner. You're going in the corner.
I just had to... Because if I said COVID boy, you could think, is that Towns or Gobert?
Okay.
Gobert is COVID boy. Gobert, third team, is a stupid thing.
Again, he's going to be there, and you look at his numbers.
Gonna and Will are...
You're going to look at his numbers. He has a huge impact of when he's on the court.
Okay, tell that to Terrence Mann when he dropped about 80 points on his head. Terrence Mann. He could play in the NRL, and he would be the MVP of my fake league. But
not by a lot.
Tom is going to be like...
Tom's going to be cool.
Tom's going to be on his tail. I think Gobert... Third team is stupid. If you watch a Jazz game, and I don't like watching them because I don't like.
They're not good without Joe Ingles. He's their MVP.
They actually need Joe Ingles, but you saw they blew a 30-point lead to Paul George, right?
Yeah,
good for PG.
PG,
he looked good.
Props.
He looked so good.
I didn't watch any of it, but
man, he's got a nice game. Anyways,
so who do you have? So in your third team, you have LeBron. I'm assuming you have Jimmy. I'm assuming
I have. I'll say it.
CP3.
Chris Paul, Jimmy Butler, LeBron James, Karl Anthony Towns, and I have Trae Young here. Now I hate Trae Young.
Yep.
But I have Trae Young over Gobert.
Yeah, my debate was Gobert, Trae Young, or Mitchell.
Like Trae Young, do I have his numbers here? Trae Young is like third in points per game.
Maybe fourth.
Yeah, I think he's tied for fourth. And he's like second or third in assists. Like he's averaging a double-double. Like
he's fourth. Really he's fourth in the NBA.
Offensively.
Dale just chimed me in.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dale.
So I hate Trae Young, but I have him ahead of Towns. I think he has been the better player than Gobert. LeBron. I'll make my LeBron case. First of all, he's played 55 games out of, what are we at, like 76 or something. He's missed a lot of time. His team sucks.
They're not even in play-in games.
They're the 11 seed.
So
what are the Pistons? Like the 12?
Is LeBron just going to say, okay, I'm done this year?
Well, no. He already did that a couple years ago and last year. I don't think he'll do it 3 out of 4
2 years ago he did it properly. He did it 3 years ago. He didn't do it for the bubble, and he did it last year. He's saving his body, right?
Okay. Well,
although he wants to get the record next year, so
he's got a lot of time. He's going to play until he dies, I think.
Yeah. What's his youngest kid?
I don't care. I don't care about his children.
That's about how long he's going to play until one of them makes the NBA 12th man.
Okay, so LeBron, my big argument here is A, he's missed a lot of games, and B, they're the 11 seed. The Spurs just passed them. The Spurs suck. The Pelicans
there's nobody on any of these teams that are lower than the Lakers.
And I know this is so there's some LeBron guys saying, "Oh my God, well it's all NBA, it's just a player, not the team." Yeah, but I think one's a value.
It's relevant.
Factors in, right?
Sure.
That's why I have Booker second team. That's why I have Jimmy, who's missed a lot of games, third team.
Yeah, that's why you have Tatum second. Yep.
That's why I have Tatum second. Exactly.
Yeah.
So he's missed way too much time. And his team is terrible. Like, I don't care if he wins a points per game title. He's not winning the points title because he's very strategic in resting, playing against favorable matchups, dropping 50, resting. Like it doesn't take a formula to see what he's doing. You don't have to be smart to understand. So I don't have LeBron second team. I have him third team because he's averaging lots of points. Jimmy, and there's no debate, right? He's the best player on the one seed.
Offense, all-around player, good D.
Towns has been great, like you said. Minnesota's fun to watch.
They are.
Like, I hate Pat Bev, but
Pat Bev is fun to watch too.
He just runs around and gets in fights.
Oh, and he's tough on D, and he has about 17 fouls a game, but he only gets called for 5 of them.
Yeah,
and barks like crazy every time he gets called.
It was a couple weeks ago when the Timberwolves and the Lakers were playing, and the Timberwolves came back, and Towns and Beverly just made fun of LeBron the fourth quarter, the entire game.
And Westbrook did a 3-pointer, and it missed, and they're like, wins.
They're looking around to see where the ball went. And then I have Chris Paul, right?
Yep.
15.
Solid.
15, 11, almost 50% from the field.
Unfortunately, we both know that CP3 is going to get injured at some point in the playoffs, and it's going to hurt him. It's terrible.
That's why I don't want to bet on the Suns.
Yeah, it's a tough bet. They're a great team, and Ayton doesn't get the love that he should.
Michael Bridges doesn't either.
Yep.
Cameron Johnson's been really good this year.
Crowder's a good playoff dude. Who's their point guard? Payne, backup guy?
Cameron Payne, I don't think is worth mentioning.
He's a decent point guard.
So I have 3 guys. I have a couple, I don't know. Do you do honorable mentions?
So the honorable mentions are Trae Young, Mitch, and then I put Harden. And then in brackets, next to Harden, I have Ass.
Okay.
But then there's other notable omissions, which is not honorable mention, notable omissions.
Semantics.
Yeah. Well, I'm a bit of a linguist. Ben Simmons. He hasn't played, but he was All-NBA last year.
He was Rookie of the Year last year.
Ben Simmons?
Yeah. If he comes back this year, he's front-runner Rookie of the Year. Do you get that joke?
I do get the joke,
okay.
Yeah. Kyrie Irving, right?
So you're just naming guys. I have 3 guys who you haven't named.
Kawhi, PG, AD.
That's right. Yeah. I have 3 guys that weren't All-NBA, but have very valid cases.
Okay.
Number 1, Darius Garland. No one's talking about him.
He needs a lot more pub.
I don't know
if he plays in Cleveland. They've gone a little bit of a downhill slide.
I think it's because it's a combination of a few things. 1, they've lost a few games. 2, the only time I talk about Cleveland is because of Mobley. And 3, which is kind of ironic.
Yep.
And 3, Darius Garland in a small Darius Garland isn't a huge name. He's averaging 22, 3, and 9, 46% from the field. Led the Cavs to, I think they're the 6 or the 7 right now. In a couple years,
he'll be the second best guard in the
East.
In the East.
Because Cade
will be number 1.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine has a very,
true.
very good case.
Yeah.
25, 5, 5. The Bulls suck. The Bulls aren't legit, right? Whenever they play a good team, they get smoked.
Yeah.
But Zach LaVine and Tyler Hero.
You're right. Tyler Hero's great. Here's the problem. It is going to be very hard to crack into the All-NBA in the next couple of years because not many of these dudes are old, right? LeBron's old. Steph's getting a little older, obviously.
Jimmy's oldish.
But
Chris Paul.
Lots of dudes. Oh, CP3 for sure.
DeMar, even though seems to be in his prime right now.
Yeah, DeMar's strong.
So Tyler Hero, right? He's going to win 6-man. He's putting up 21 a game on the best team in the East.
Yeah. And
that itself is a valid argument. So they didn't make it. But if you look at these 15 dudes, I probably love 10 of them.
Yep.
I don't like LeBron. I don't like Tatum. Durant, I'm iffy on. Jokic, I'm iffy on.
I like Jokic.
Trae Young, I hate. Towns is soft. But
KD's awesome. The only reason I don't like KD is because he plays with Kyrie and Simmons.
Well, I hate KD because...
And Drummond.
I was one of the few people who liked him going to Golden State because I think it was good for fans of the NBA.
It's good for us to watch.
It wasn't good for Cleveland fans, but everyone else liked it.
Yeah.
He made the dumbest decision choosing Brooklyn and Kyrie over Steph and Clay and Golden State.
Pretty stupid.
Anyways, yeah, so all NBA, it'll be interesting to see how things shake up. Do you have anything else to add?
That's it. Okay. Thanks for tuning in to episode 59. Episode 60 coming at you. That's a big number. Let us know what you want. If you want some swag, you want to talk stuff on the show. We actually tried to get Daniela Chudin to come on and talk about the slap, but she declined us.
One time we should actually just call her.
Well, that's a good idea.
Also, the monitor setup.
Has
she said anything to you?
She's not. I don't think she's figured it out.
So let me tell people real quick.
Don't tell her. If you tell her, we're going to know it's one of you guys, and we're going to track you down and slap you.
Okay, I was going to be careful. So what happened, we explained last time, I've got a monitor in the office for school, and I wanted to have a second permanent monitor that is next to the TV, rather than moving one all the time. So I just bought the exact same monitor and put it there. And because she never knows where it is because I always move it. But now we have one in the office always, one in front of the TV always. I got it the day out, so like a week from tomorrow. Yeah. She hasn't said anything. No, she doesn't know. You still owe me money for that.
I do still owe you money for that. Guess you owe me thousands of dollars for life.
Saw about that. Saw about that.
Okay. #Team Tal Nation. See you soon.